through their seasons trying to finish strong. Mizzou needs its first conference win of the season, and Arkansas has finally found some consistency, looking for back-to-back wins. These teams are both powered by guards. Sean East has won the opener 91-84 in a series that dates back to 1950. Mizzou and Arkansas meeting for the 62nd time. Missouri team lost by 5 to Tennessee on Tuesday night. Got off to a very slow start offensively. Both teams did, really. It was a 1-0 game at the first media timeout. Sean East has been their leading scorer. Fewest threes made in a win in a quarter century. This is some lockdown defense. Whoa! Carter and Mitchell getting into it. Kai Mitchell just kind of walked the
one on Mitchell for this action right here. Elbow to the head. And Noah Carter is going to be at the free throw line for 2. And Tom,
our first point of the game.
And so if you can get him rattled and disrupted early, get him emotional.
This was just as good as their offense was bad. They led that game against the 5th-ranked team at the half.
Bad news is they got same play-by-play.
Yeah, that's true.
Can really help some of their offensive woes, especially in the half court.
Don't be surprised if there's a lot of whistles in this game. Arkansas commits 19.7 fouls per game. That's 332nd in the country. East with the flow. About Bates' effectiveness against his team in the first matchup, and he said that's the type of player we've always had here at Arkansas. Step through, bank shot for East.
That's a really crafty pivot by East. I mean, even when he picks so much settling, and Missouri is sinking in on the inside and daring Arkansas to shoot those. Quit taking the bait.
1 for 6 from deep. Davenport now. There it is. East wants it back. Here's the handoff with 1 off balance, and he got the foul. Once again, a heady play. Line. Makes the first of 3. Texas will be in Lawrence to take on the Jayhawks, and finishing with A&M.
Win against Tennessee, and then they lose at Vanderbilt.
Mitchell coming off, as we mentioned, back-to-back career highs. Missouri's had foul trouble with its post players. Little give and go, and Ellis is going to the line for an and 1.
Terrific counter and preparation by Eric.
A lot of roster inconsistency for this Arkansas. Double to Mitchell. Brazil, who started his career at Mizzou, gives it back to him. And Jeremiah Davenport. Bates gets cut off. Out to Honor. Can't leave him open. Nick Honor buries the 3. He's at 40% from deep.
The supporting cast is going to have to step up for Missouri because Bates has just been harassed on that end. Their top scorer hadn't even gotten a shot off in this game.
Ellis able to finish.
Ellis inside for 2.
Arkansas started this game just 1 for 8. Hogs have hit each of their last 4 now. Honor for 3. Butler kept it alive, and the mulligans right down the fairway for Nick Honor. Battle behind Mitchell. Through traffic, got a bump, didn't get it to go. But immediately 2 on Jordan Butler.
At it. But the trade-off there is they're not getting to the rim a lot. To get
Virginia Tech play host to UNC over on the ACC Dixon Street last night. Honor from the corner. It's midcourt. It was that he came onto the court. And that has been a point of emphasis throughout college basketball this season. Here's Bates. Whoa, beautiful reverse by Tamar Bates.
3 offensive rebounds for Arkansas. That's usually where Missouri has their Achilles heel on defense. They've got to create some inside rebound opportunities.
Mitchell powers his way into a jump hook for his first bucket.
If you didn't see their record, you'd be saying, hey, they're playing for something. Shows a lot about their character.
Ellis with a kick. Battle drills it. Missouri's offense has figured it out. Started 0 for 6. Tigers have made 6 of their last 8. Carter got free, and another reverse. Bach. And a bad pass out to Davis. They got caught in the paint. Deep three, good. That's Caleb Battles. That's his third. And you can see the hesitancy from the 7'2" center. Blocking foul charged to Nick Honor.
The season when they're hitting at a 35% clip or better. Tremont Mark, I mean, one of the most explosive scorers in the league, has only gotten one field goal attempt up.
Mitchell guarded by Honor, but spun right into Bates. Good help defense, but Nick Honor commits the foul on the entry. His best in his 5 seasons in college basketball. 93rd meeting between the Celtics and the Knicks, the most played game in the association. And a little shove afterwards. Might be a tad contentious out there today.
Man, are they sitting on that left-handed East. They are making him go right.
Mitchell, beautiful feed from Mark. We had his first field goal attempt of the season a couple of weeks ago, which came on a follow dunk. That's the only bucket Majak has made all year. Battle strolls down the lane. He's sitting at 82% this year. 14 from the stripe in the last minute 39. And the other element, played here 3 seasons ago, spent a couple at Oral Roberts. Honor in and out. Vanover got his hand on it, couldn't squeeze it. Mark with the kick in the corner. Now Rainbow goes for
one go in, and now back-to-back games with a triple for the freshman.
Blocked by Mitchell, and they get a whistle. Hogs have scored the left. Familiar to everybody within this state. Dickey and the Nutt family natives each and every day, and a big part of that is sign language.
Yeah, he's assertive. Communicate on the court. And if it's a bad call, I also learned how to do bull with one hand, and I'll let you use your imagination what the other hand may do.
We're always learning. We're always teaching. East with the floater. Got it. When Anthony Robinson was using very simple sign language, but pointing to the invisible watch on his wrist to remind his teammates, pay attention to the clock. Whoa, tough challenge 2. Well, that's good for Caleb Battle. He's got 14.
He's in his zone right now, and that one they had 8 assists on their first 10 makes, and that's been a weakness for them. Is boy, do they make life difficult and have to do a lot of one-on-one, but they have really been sharing the ball here in the first half.
Carter left it short, got it back, and banks it in. They made just 1 of their last 8 from the floor.
If I'm Dennis Gates, I'm going right back to Carter. This is a very thin lineup for Arkansas right now.
Chandler Lawson is able to play for their hometown Memphis Tigers before transferring. Bates gets a breather for Missouri.
The 3 bigs for Missouri with Shaw, Vanover, and Carter, who is a versatile mismatch offensive weapon.
East all alone. That's the 3rd body mismatch with Vanover. You'd think he'd try to take him off the dribble. There it is, and he gets fouled. Came with 5 seconds. Family friends with Heisman Trophy.
Experience winning before at Houston, and I think that's one of the most underestimated things transfers have, and I think that's been one of the stories to their struggles this year, is just learning what that takes and what that commitment and dedication looks like, with Mark being the exception.
East fouled on the drive. Musselman was a pro coach in the CBA 24. People that don't make 6 trades playing video games. East into the lane. Had it stripped away by Davis. Shot clock off. 10 seconds remaining. Battle all the way down and earns the whistle for Caleb Battle.
Missouri, as you look at who can bring the ball up the fastest, it's certainly Sean East. I think you want to get the ball in his hands. And Nick Honor, smart veteran, says, hey, let me take it out.
East has elite speed. Louisville native into the front court in a hurry. Kept his feet, now with 1. Got to the rim.
Wow.
He banked it in. What an effort by Sean East. Scoring 1.3 points per possession after a really slow start for both sides. Pull up for Battle. Got it.
That's the shot they're going to get. Battle's been locked and loaded.
Arkansas has been looking for a second scorer. Battle has carried the load today. Devo Davis from 10 feet.
That's the second time that an
Trying to find its first SEC win. They've only finished winless in league play one other time in school history. It dates all the way back to 1907 with a conference affiliation. Big three from Tamar Bates. That one is a winner for Missouri defensively. Arkansas coach is telling us before the game, we're welcoming of seeing that zone. Didn't feel like it slowed them down too much. Carter just powered his way in. East looking for Vanover. Takes it himself and throws it in off the glass. And East with the rebound. Remember, he scored on that fast break right before the end of the half. Here's Honor wide open. Carter kept it alive for Mizzou. Honor again. Second time he's had a second.
defensive intensity, and I think that's why Tremont Mark is on the bench right now.
Missouri riding a 10-0 run to take its first lead since the 9:33 mark. Tough shot and a finish by Caleb Battle. East has been fairly quiet this half, and now he draws the foul.
To be more aggressive on the offensive end. Same thing he did with Kobe Brown a year ago.
Yeah, helping him or not leaving the other guys, and Musselman was quick to point out.
For Dennis Gates in the future. Got great wingspan, and he can be one of those guys that can get back to their identity defensively, creating turnovers.
Bates commits the foul. SEC Network has 4 big men's basketball matches, 3:30 Eastern, against a Rebels team that is 14-1 at home this year. Arkansas Tigers haven't made a bucket in 2.5 minutes. Here's Mark. Devo Davis downhill, and he draws the foul. They have pulled that back to normalized here in the second half.
Offensively for Missouri, you got to have Nick Honor in there. I mean, the story's been told, but points off the bench, the 5 are going to have to continue to carry the load if they want to pull off the upset on the road.
And while any of those 4 players outside of Honor wouldn't be huge losses due to foul trouble, there's a D by Mizzou. There's a battle royale inside between Carter and Mitchell. Mark buries the corner 3. His first of the game. Hands behind Vanover, splits the double. The floater's off the back of the rim, but he got it back. And somehow Missouri comes out with a 3 from Bates, and a Vanover follow slam.
Yeah, Sean East finds his way into the lane yet again with that little floater off the glass. And how about the hustle 50-50 plays? Connor Vanover, 7'5", doesn't have to jump high.
It's inherent in being a point guard. I was just kind of instilled in me as a young kid. My parents always taught me the right things and the core values, and Coach Gates also.
Quarters and go play Papa shot, and it really helped his touch.
Look what they did with Kobe Brown and his 3-point shot. That is very uncommon.
Honor got his man in the air and drew a foul, and that's the second on Davenport. Anderson era, 2 coaches ago.
More of a scoring role, play more minutes than maybe you'd like. Trying to keep Arkansas off kilter and make them settle from the perimeter. The man-to-man, Arkansas's been able to drive Missouri's closeouts pretty effectively here in the second half.
Deep 3 is good, late in the shot clock. It's Battle again, who's got 29.
Your cap, and that's why they're still in this zone.
Another 3. That one's good. Battle's got. Bates drew the foul. Caleb Battle is.
When you're winless in league play, so really important for.
Second best free throw streak in Missouri history. Whistles his way in. Arkansas rips it away. Tigers have gone 3.5 minutes without a field goal. Battle on Bates. It's a third on Tamar Bates. Foul in Butler. in 3 seasons at Temple, and of all that, bent his team numerous times this season due to personnel issue. Lead is 7 for Arkansas. Here's Battle. Here's a 3, and he's fouled. What a day, Caleb Battle.
Tom, this guy is in fuego right now. Battle, no hesitation, nor should he. Catch and stick. He's beat you from 2, from the free throw line, from 3.
8 took notice, as they always do, and now not only have they found some.
Tom, you come into the game saying, can Arkansas find a second score on the perimeter? And all Battle does is put up 38 with 6 and change to go.
Ellis commits a foul.
This one was, we had 0 and they didn't.
Free throw attempt of the season. They drill.
Penetrate, get to the free throw line, make Missouri prove they can defend you without fouling.
Shot clock's late. Mitchell.
There you go.
Honor thought it was clean if it's on him. High percentage lately. Full slate of hoop. Kansas and Texas A&M and Tennessee tonight.
For get, then Dalton Connect at Tennessee, looking like an All-American, possibly lottery pick as well.
East is able to draw the foul. Evo Davis is sizzling hot.
Quite a brilliant game from Sean East. And again, getting those live ball turnovers that could just change the momentum.
Davis leaves the 3 short, got his own miss. And Shaw with the takeaway.
He's one of the most dangerous interior passers in the league. I mean, he can give some great dimes, but boy, it can lead to some turnovers.
Great catch by Shaw. And another reverse layup for Missouri. That's the first bucket for Aiden Shaw. Missouri hanging in there down 8. That was their first field goal in about 6 minutes. Here he goes again. And this time a layup for Battle. He is entering historical territory for Arkansas. This is the second SEC player with a 40-point game this season. And a foul inside. Rodney Clark holds the school against Arkansas for A&M. Ellis dumps it down, touch pass. You said best interior passer, and it paid.
Great play by Arkansas.
East is able to draw another whistle and take a trip to the free throw line.
At assist per made field goal. So this is a positive.
20-point games. The most improved score in the SEC. Battle guarded by Carter now. Good hands by Carter, but a foul whistled on Aiden Shaw.
And just when you make them miss the first shot, that's when it just gets done on the offensive end.
Mitchell knocks down both free throws.
Foul. I mean, the guy can barely do any wrong in this one.
And a Missouri turnover. The Tigers are 8th turnover of the game. Devo Davis lays it in. Hogs have taken control. The lead is 13. Bates is able to draw the foul.
Back-to-back wins in conference play for the first time all season tournament, and found themselves in the title game with the way.
These ties, which would keep them relegated to the lower level. Top 4 teams get a double bye. The bottom 4 teams play day 1 in Nashville. Battle, and Carter got whistled. Line, sitting on 40.
On the stretch, Battle with opportunity, maybe a dagger 3. I mean, we're on 50 watch.
It's the highest scoring game by an SEC player this season and the 7th most in Razorback history. East with the layup. You said it would be a battle of guards, and it's been East and Battle. And Caleb Battle has had the upper hand. Good job by Mark to split the lob to Mitchell. Oh! And he follows it up.
Mitchell.
Mitchell commits his 4th.
Battle certainly the star of the night, but Mitchell with another double thing for this Arkansas team on the offensive end.
By the way, you mentioned his perfection. Battle has the most points without a turnover of any SEC player in.
He's 14 of 14 from the charity stripe, so he knows.
That is a full stat sheet.
And to be 0-13, this well coached, this good of guards, you're also going up against not only the bad luck on your injuries, but man, every time they seem to be in a game, something magical happens for the opponent. Tonight it's Battle. You know, other nights, other people have been going off that weren't expected in the scouting report. It's just been one of those years.
Yeah, Dalton Connect took over the game late on Tuesday night for Tennessee. East will stop the clock. They'll count it, and he'll go with it. Caleb Grill is still out. John Tanji is out. Even their radio announcer, all right, has taken over play-by-play duties. I don't know what the VORP is on the radio side, but we got replacement players all over. Aiden Shaw commits a foul on the logo. 1:12 to play.
Talk about moving on to the next play.
Vanderbilt was winless in conference play in the SEC. Before that, it hadn't happened since the mid-40s with both LSU and Georgia. Swanee did it 6 times. And now Missouri in danger of falling to 0-14. A loss today would set a new. What a game.
Probably the Battle, because we've seen East explode before offensively, despite this being a career high, so this is even higher than we anticipated. But I knew Battle was playing better over the past couple games, but for him to.
Devo Davis. Had guys playing out of position, had to get through some injuries. They
played good enough to win, couldn't pull it off. And then at A&M and protecting the home court here. So you're right, momentum, confidence, and a happy Eric Musselman.
Mark lays it in. Arkansas is going to get the win. Back-to-back wins in conference play for the first time. And they kick it out front to Blocker. Oh, blew the opportunity. Glad he's not hurt. Meanwhile, Missouri will set a school record for consecutive losses, and a bunny miss on the other end, emblematic of the way this thing started. It ended with a 42-point performance, and now drama between the coaches. Caleb Battle with a career high and the 7th most in Arkansas history with an efficient performance today. 88-73 is our final. Dane Bratch on our fantastic crew. I'm Tom Hart. Time to get you to Ames, where former Iowa legend Jess Settles was welcomed into Hilton Coliseum.